What's going on, viewers and subscribers? You don't know your boy is here. Yardman is here back again. There. Anyway, viewers and subscribers, big up on yourself. Pleasant good morning to you all. Wherever you are in the world, I know a lot of people all over the world watching Yardman channel. So thank you very much for what you're doing. But please don't forget, we still need the subscription to go up. Because, kind of at a place for a couple of days now. Maybe 1 or 2 days now. It haven't been moved. But thank you. Same way, but please I'm asking to subscribe to the channel. We're looking at 600 subscription. So if Arsenal win today, I need at least 10 new subscribers, please, because I don't know when you're early this morning, sprinkle the sugar so it bring more good luck. When you say sweetness, we say victory. When you say victory, we say Arsenal win. I know from the sugar being sprinkled at the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal have 2 straight wins. So hope today it continue. I will beat Norwich City 3-0 because that's my prediction score. Or Pepe get on the score sheet, and I pray to God that Lacazette score, and I need a Bangyam to score his goal to get him 50 Premier League goal, even though it's not going to be the fastest 50 Premier League goal. It's going to be behind Thierry Henry, but that's not a bad thing because I don't know, Vagavoom is the best thing ever graced the Premier League. But anyway, people, we're going to give a shout out to William Saliba, because we hear some news going on that Arsenal not going to let him play in the final against Paris Saint-Germain, but I will let you know more on that one. We're going to talk about Saka. He's in contract talk with Arsenal. It's just some little fine details to go over before they announce his contract talk. We're going to talk about Mesut Ozil, because we know that Paul Mercer come out in the paper to state that Mesut Ozil is the worst player on planet Earth when his team doesn't have the ball. And we're going to talk about my boy Guendouizi and Thomas Partey, because there's some swap deals, some negotiation going on with Atletico Madrid with Arsenal, because they like Guendouizi, they want him to come to the club. You know, Arsenal has been tracking and Thomas Partey radar for over 6-7 months now, or even more than that. So we're going to speak about all of that, but we're going to get straight into it. We're going to talk about Saka deal that's on the table at Arsenal, and I believe a source tell me that the deal is a 5-year deal. You know, his contract expires in 2021, so the 5-year deal will take him up to 2026, and what leave to finalize is just the wage package, because I believe they want to offer him somewhere around 3 to 3.5 million a year. I think that's going to work out to about 40,000 for the year, and he want a little bit more than that, and you know that's where the negotiation at the moment. So we know Saka is playing in a lot of different positions for Arsenal, and he's been a standout young player. I believe he's a young player of the year without a shadow of a doubt at Arsenal this year. And he play 31 times for Arsenal. He have 3 goals in the Premier League, and he have 10 assists overall. We can't fault the guy if the guy is pushing for more money and he want more money to stay at the club, because he deserves it. How he's been playing, what the position that they're asking to play, and he nailed it down. He played there, don't complain. He run, he put out his art. So good on him for negotiating the best contract he can get. I don't grudge him. I believe he deserves it, because there's other player in the squad who's getting tonloads of money who's not doing nothing. I.e., we're gonna talk about him next, and that is Mesut Ozil. So Saka, I hope your contract come true to the best of your ability as how you want it, and you get what you want, and we can just put your head down now and do your thing, because we know what you can do. We're going to move on to Mesut Ozil. We hear that Paul Merson, I believe, if I'm not wrong, come out this morning, and he stated that Mesut Ozil is the worst player on planet Earth, footballer on planet Earth, when his team doesn't have the ball. But this is nothing new, because I always tell you that Mesut Ozil is a guy that play for NASA. He just run in space when we don't have the ball, and look like him going to go to the player, but by the time him like 3 yards away from the player pass the ball and just turn back. And that's how I see Mesut Ozil play. It's nothing new. But in saying all of this, we can't blame Mesut Ozil for what's going on, because he did not hold a gun to Ivan Guedezi's head or Arsene Wenger head and said, you know, I will need £350,000 a year with a 4-year contract. He never do that. They sit down on the table and he negotiate what he want, just like what Bukayo Saka is doing now, and they give him the contract that he want. Then you can't blame the guy. We know how the guy stay. Unai Emery come out and stated that this player is lazy, and everybody's saying that is Emery's fault and whatever the situation. No, Mikel Arteta come, and it is the same situation. The only person seems to get a tune out of Mesut Ozil was Wenger, because whether he trained properly, whether he trained bad, good, Wenger always play him. And he just do what he want to do, and Wenger just never seemed to have a problem with it. But since Wenger left, and We have Lumber coming, we have Unai Emery coming, and we have Arteta coming. It is problem. So we can say, I know, I know what, for some reason, I believe, at times you can look at the player and see where the player confident is and see how the player playing. But sometimes you got to look at the club as well, because sometimes player need other player around them to bring out their talent as well. But it shouldn't be like that. But you can see at other club there's other good player around, and that bring out players talent, and it could kill Mesut Ozil confident as well, make him don't even want to go on the pitch and make him don't even want to push out the 100. But by saying all of that, he should, because he getting paid for it. But like I said, we just being controversial here. Arsenal not signing the player them. And it's the same thing going on with Aubameyang now. Aubameyang stated that money is part of the issue, because Aubameyang getting 200,000 a year. But him say he want a little bit more. He want up to 325,000, to 300,000. And he want better player around him. We have been linked with Philip Coutinho for sometime now. Sometimes at times we hear that the deal is on, Arsenal looking to seal the deal. Then the next time we hear that it's not on. We just don't know what's going on. And it can be the same situation with Mesut Ozil. Just one better player around him to bring him out to feed off and him not getting it, so it just break him confident, and confidence is low, him not training properly and stuff like that. He's getting what he's getting, and whatever, if him play, yes or no, him still going to get paid. It can be that. I'm not saying that's the situation, but I'm just saying it can be that. It can be a lot of things. We know that the club, Arsenal, is in a mess already. So whatever is going on there is going on there. We can't sometimes blame players alone. We have to look at the club and the club situation and who the club is signing and the type of player that they're signing. And that always be Arsenal problem. The quality player that they're not signing. Anyway, we're going to talk about my boy Ben Guendouzi, because as you know, Ben Guendouzi, Atletico Madrid come in, they like what they see with Ben Guendouzi. Arsenal is a long-term admirer of Thomas Partey. We'll be linked with him for decades now, and it seems that the talk is in a critical stage now, where Ben Guendouzi, they could use Ben Guendouzi as a pathway to let him go to Atletico Madrid to get Thomas Partey, because you know that Atletico Madrid is not buzzing from the 50 million euro buyout clause for Thomas Partey. Arsenal is talking down the price, but they seem not to listening. That's what they want, 44.5 million, and that's what they need. Now, Arsenal has valued Guendouzi at 35 million, which I don't believe that they will get such money for him, because we know that there's a good player there, but him hasn't really come out in the Premier League and take the Premier League by storm. So we're looking at maybe 25 million. So Arsenal could pay about 20 to 25 million again for Partey, and we can get the deal done. I wouldn't like to see Guendouzi leave my club anyway, but it is what it is. If him want to go, and the situation with him at Norwich, not at Norwich, at Brighton, and Arteta doesn't feel like him done the right thing or whatever it may be. So they want to let him leave the club. So that's it is what it is, isn't it? Player move on, player comes, player goes. Paper talk, we hear the paper coming out this morning and saying that Saint Etienne come out and calling Arsenal a arsehole because they not allowing William Saliba to play the final against Paris Saint-Germain. But I know that is not true. From the source that I get my news from, they let me know that William Saliba will play in the final unless something blew up out of thin air. I'm telling you this right now. The time is 8 o'clock in the morning, the 1st of July. And I'm telling you, William Saliba will play the final against Paris Saint-Germain for Saint Etienne, because Arsenal will let him finish it. They can't take that away from him. What if Saint Etienne go on and win that trophy? To see the guy play out for so long and doesn't get a trophy. And I mean, every player trophy is what they really play football for. They really play sports for, to win something. So for Arsenal to go ahead and state that they're not going to allow him to play, I don't believe that will happen. I believe William Saliba will play in the final for Saint Etienne, and Arsenal will allow him to play, because there's no possible way he's going to play for Arsenal this season, or whatever the injury list come to be. He won't play for Arsenal. Put it this way, let me tell you from now. So don't get it hype up to say because they want possibly he could play. No, it won't happen. Anyway, people, we're gonna move on to David Luiz and Thiago Silva, because Arsenal using David Luiz to get Thiago Silva to come to the Emirates. We know that Thiago Silva contract with Paris Saint-Germain is expired. They're not willing to extend his contract apart from playing in the Champions League because they're still in the Champions League and in the final as well. So they're using David Luiz to lower him. You know, David Luiz and William Saliba was player at Paris Saint-Germain before he left Chelsea to go there, before he come back to Chelsea for 50 million. They're buying far and spend I think 3 years there, 2 to 3 years there, and Chelsea buying back. So I don't know if that's what Mikel Arteta used to keep David Luiz there to get Thiago Silva to come to the club. But if it was up to me, I would have more go for, because we need a very proper good central defender to part up with William Saliba at the club. And I don't believe David Luiz is the player. I believe David Luiz should play midfield, and I always state that. You can go back and watch back my video them on AFTV. I always said to Rob, you know what, I believe David Luiz's best position is in midfield, and I hear a lot of people coming out with it and saying it now, but remember, I always stated that the best position is in midfield, because this guy has a mistake in him, and you don't want him to make a mistake like him always do in the penalty box, give away penalty, getting red card, give away a goal and stuff like that. If we play him in midfield, we know that he's 33 years old, he's up in age now. He doesn't have the pace, but he's good on the ball. He can make passes, he can take shot to goal. So where best to put him in the midfield, play a diamond and play him at the tip of the diamond, because he's good that way. At least we have more body in midfield, we have more tackling midfield. I can't see where Mikel Arteta don't see that the best place to play him is in midfield. But like I said, if I have to get in any player to give William Saliba the experience around there, or we're looking for an older player, I would much go for Boateng at Bayern Munich, because I believe he's our international player. He's a World Cup winner. He win Champions League. He win loads of trophy. Who better to put him around there with William Saliba? I even have him in the squad just so William Saliba could feed off him and to grow, because he's 18-year-old. The Premier League is much faster than Liga in France. So we need somebody who can actually guide and protect him, to show him the ropes. Even though Boateng haven't played in the Premier League, but we know him play at the highest level. We know he's a good defender, and we know he's about to leave Germany. So why not getting him? Thiago Silva's 35, I believe. I don't know. I really don't know. And then what the wages are going to pay him again? What, 150,000, 130,000, because he's coming as a free agent? These are the type of thing that Arsenal do. These are the situation where Arsenal just need to get their act together, go out there and sign Upamecano Kanu. That's it. William Saliba, Kanu at the back. Oh my God. I believe the backline will be a bit secure, and then we'll be having Tierney and Bellerin, or even Ainsley on the right. Come on, that Cedric Soares even there as well, as far as I know. That can't be something bad. So if you're looking to all what I have to say, my people, am I saying anything stupid here? Everything that I said, everything is fact. Everything is in here. I don't read off a paper. I don't read off of anything. Everything that I sit down and I recite, I go back over it, I look into it, back way, left way, everywhere, and see, pick sense out of nonsense, and that's where I bring all these news to you. So big up on yourself, all my viewers and subscribers. When you watch this video, all I'm asking you for is just to please subscribe to my channel, Yardman AFC. Help me to grow this channel. Help me to build up the subscriber, because everybody on YouTube, I know people saying all the actual stuff, but everybody on YouTube, everybody, I say people have 5 million subscribers and them still asking to get more. So everybody on YouTube like subscriber, because subscriber bring views, and view bring up your channel. So that's all I ask for. I'm not here to say, oh, I want to get monetized, or I want to get one to none. All I want is a subscriber to my channel, to know people see and hear what I'm bringing out to you to see. You know, cause there's a lot of people who don't have the news at first hand. And if I can bring out the news to people wherever you are in the world, then big up on yourself. Remember, all my Jamaican people as well, where you like is, come on, give your Jamaican brother some love, man. Big up on yourself too. Remember, Black Lives Matter, over and out. Hope to get this 3 points at the Emirates today. Hope my sugar work. Big up on yourself, my people. Love you know.